So what is going on with Mama Tot's son's investigation of his murder? Let's look into that. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Dee Sparta. I have a lot of new subscribers here and welcome. I am going to do a true crime tarot reading today. We are going to cover Ophelia Nichols of TikTok. She has like 7.6 million followers. And unfortunately, her son was murdered back on June, I believe, 24th. And the investigation is going nowhere from what we can tell. So what's going on? What happened? You know, we're going to take a look into that. Now, this is your first time here. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Please, it'd mean a lot to me. Also, if you like these videos, please hit the thumbs up and comment down below what you thought of the video, what more stories you want me to cover. I'll go ahead and do my best to try and get everything that you guys want me to cover covered. Also, I'd like to say, please, if you haven't seen already, I do have a web novel that is out. And this it's called Breaking the Heavens. You can find it on Tapas. You can find it on web novel, Wattpad. Go ahead, please check it out. I'll have links down below. And yeah, let's get into this. So, June 24th, Randon Lee, who is Ophelia Nichols' son, he was shot on site at a gas station. Police are saying that this was a drug deal gone wrong. Mama Tot, who is Ophelia, she goes by Mama Tot. She is a very well-known influencer on TikTok and just is very motherly and nurturing to so many who don't have that motherly connection. Her TikToks are really, really nice, inspiring, and just, they're fun to watch. But it's so hard to see her in so much pain. Here is a picture. This is when she came out the next day and explained what happened to Randon. And she's pleading that people would help find who the shooters were. Yeah, yes, there is videotape from surveillance cameras that show the image of the person. It's not real great video, but she's asking, if you recognize anybody, please speak up, let us know. Here's a picture showing the shooter actually going back into the car. Yep. After he shot, he would jumped into Randon's car, jumped out, and ran back into the car that he was originally in. Now, there's a lot of weird things going on that I was really suspicious of that didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. The police department, something sketch. And, you know, I don't like it when things are so sketchy. I do not at all. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about Ophelia Nichols' son, Randon, and the case and what's being said, hey, go ahead and stick around. But if you just want to jump ahead to the psychic tarot reading, I do have the chapter links down below, and you can jump on ahead to that. Oh man, this is just, I'm still just kind of, this is all scary, folks. It really is. But let's get into the details. Hey, thanks for sticking around with me. So, Ophelia Nichols. She, as I said, she's better known as Mama Tot on TikTok. Now, she has come forward and asking people not to think badly of her son, because they're saying that he was shot to death while selling narcotics. The case just kind of makes my mind go, pooh. He was killed the day before his 19th birthday, so he's just a young guy. Let's see here. I have a picture I want to show you all of him with his mother. And there they are. They're so cute. And I just, as a mother, I couldn't imagine losing one of my children in under such circumstances. The surveillance video I have watched several times. And what's interesting is it shows a black car pulling up. Okay. And from there comes the guy in the red hoodie comes out, walks around the car, and then gets back in. And then Randon's silver car pulls up. Now, this is all in Pritchard, Alabama, on June 24th. Fox 10 News has released the surveillance camera footage just the other day. They had been asked not to release it. The police did not want anyone to see this, but Fox News said since it's taking so long for this case to be solved, they thought, no, we need to release this. So you can look it up. Fox 10 News, the local station there, does have this. Now, the Pritchard Police Department Detective Jason Hadaway says that Lee was selling marijuana to two individuals at the time of the shooting. And marijuana is classified in Alabama as a controlled substance, and its sale and possession for recreational use is currently illegal, which that needs to change all across the whole nation. But anyway, so Mama Tot is really concerned about people judging her son because what the police are saying, and people are being very supportive, fortunately. Now, what's interesting is when I was saying the silver car, when it pulled up, then red hoodie guy jumped out and walked across the way to the silver car, jumped into the back seat, and you can't see it, but you can hear the gunshot, and then up and out within 11 seconds, and went right back to the black car. Black car drove off. Randon, shot in the back, still tries to drive off, but he can't. He loses control and runs into the gas station across the street and is killed. Now, no one is arrested so far in this situation. Police are saying, well, we have persons of interest. But I'm wondering, the hoodie guy, something's off here, folks. If you are, and sometimes the police are saying, well, maybe this was a robbery. If this was a robbery, if this was a drug deal back on, don't you think the shooter would have grabbed the drugs and maybe any money and then take off? That's one of those things that I can't, that's just glaringly loudly speaking. If that is what this was about, did they even know he had marijuana in the car? Was there really marijuana? You don't know. Something's off here. It's so sketch. I am not falling for it. There is a whole lot more to this story, and I really hope that it gets resolved soon and not dragged out. Ophelia Nichols, she doesn't need to keep going through this grieving and no closure. There needs to be some closure. We need to get justice for her son, Randon. Part of me, I'm going to say, I could be completely off the wall, but I grew up in Los Angeles, folks, okay? What if it wasn't having anything to do with who was being shot at that gas station that day? What if it had nothing to do with drugs? What if this was an initiation of some kind, where he had to find a target and kill him? This is also something I think is very plausible. The vibes of this is like, I don't know if Randon was actually the target, nor was this a drug deal going on. I'm not sure who pulls up into a gas station with convenience cameras like, hey, let's sell some drugs and leave. I don't know. Maybe I'm naive, but I don't think something that has such security and cameras. But then you're like, well, if you're saying initiation, why would the person go and kill someone with all these cameras? That's the thing. It's an initiation. It's a dare. Do this. It's tricky, and don't get caught. That is very, yeah. So I wonder. And I wonder why the police are taking so long in investigating it. They just don't want to be bothered. They don't want to dig further deep into it. They just want to say, chalk it up to drugs and make it an easy... I don't know. But we can try and figure out through tarot cards. And let's see what we get. I'm curious. How about you? Hey, welcome back. Thank you for sticking around. Let's get into this tarot reading. Please remember that this is all alleged, okay? And I do this for entertainment. I have to get this legally stated because you can't use a tarot reading in a court of law or justify an arrest. But we are going to just investigate and see what we can pick up here. I also listen to music while I am doing readings. It helps me focus and concentrate. And I'm listening to a playlist on YouTube called with one of my favorite German bands, Fawn. Yeah. I'm using the Haunted House deck. Alrighty. Interesting. First card out we have. This is the moon, folks, and it is upside down. There she is with two dogs. Oh yeah, there's a lot. Just picking up a lot of confusion of what's going on. There's a lot of confusion because things are not adding up. Okay, so here's the Six of Cups. And it's also in reverse. I just, the Six of Cups often has to do with, like, childhood and such. But this is more of moving forward, looking for independence. Moving. Let's see here. I need another deck card. And the Queen of Wands. She's upside down. The Queen of Wands. Selfish, going away, confusion. It's like a wall. There is such a barrier trying to get through. I am... Okay. The Knight of Cups reversed. And the Eight of Cups reversed. Dissatisfied with what's going on. The Eight of Cups. Avoiding Avoiding go. This is the investigation itself going on. There's a lot of confusion. Someone is purposely trying to keep lots of stuff confused, not wanting things to be connected. Two of Cups reversed. I think he wasn't trusted. Not trusted. That jealousy. I'm seeing jealousy and not trusted. This is really taking some strange turns. What I think is, the shooter is connected to somebody, like a relationship, like a related, like brother, a sibling. They're trying to protect that sibling. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Wands. Now, this is a conflict with the yeah, this is a kind of like a sibling kind of conflict, a family conflict. Maybe a nephew or cousin. Yeah. And the Seven of Wands upright. Being defiant. Knowing that, hey, I'm screwing things up, but I've got to do this to protect. This is the Ace of Cups over here. The person protecting Hoodie Guy really, really loves this person. Not necessarily romantically, but they love them and they want to cherish them and take care of them. So it's not coming forward. It's like, who knows who that person is that's refusing to come forward. And this is the Lover's card reverse. How can I say this? There's this imbalance going on of, do I do the right thing and come forward and say, yes, I know who this person is and I can help. But if I do, this is going to hurt this person and so many others in the process. I'm seeing like broken-hearted parents. It's like, we want to try and help. It's almost like he wants to use the situation to be like, see, you should be scared. You could have gotten caught. Don't do something, you know, this was wrong. Don't hang around with these people. The Six of Swords. Rite of passage. That I did not, and this is over this, the Cups and the Wands. Hoodie Guy, he was doing, it was a rite of passage for him to do the shooting. It was the, okay, now you can move forward. You can elevate, you know, that's just wrong. Wrong. I mean, I don't like this energy. It's like, and then the Seven of Cups. And it's right side up. Trying to find another way to, it's like trying to find how I can do the right thing, but not be the one hurting my family, how I hurt this person. I gotta look at this even closer. Yeah. Also, it has to do with, you know, with the rite of passage, finding purpose. Ooh, I don't like this at all. I don't want it. This card is really bad. It's justice, but it's reversed, folks. Those investigating it are dishonest right now. Can't trust them. I think they know who to talk to and not doing it. Just a total lack of accountability. Yeah, the Emperor of Wands here. I kind of see a very forceful, controlling figure manipulating this situation. It's kind of like he's got strings and people are his puppets. He's almost like a puppet master. Huh. And the Seven of Pentacles is reversed. That's interesting. This is a limitation on the success right now. The way, if things keep going this route, there is not going to be the closure. It's like there's so much trying to silence everything. It almost feels like a heavy spiritual wall. Ugh, I'm getting bad feeling. It made me want to, I'm like, trying not to throw up. I'm going to check out my Lederman deck. If you're not familiar, this deck was very popular in the old Victorian era. It's based off of like regular playing cards, but there's not as many. I'm going to see what this deck is going to tell me. This is card 22. This is the Queen of Diamonds. And this card, what I'm seeing, when you got the two, it's the two crossroads. So we got two options. Let's see. What's the next card going to tell us? 34, which is the King of Diamonds, and it's fishies. has to do with money and work, business. So career kind of thing, schooling. Ooh. 11, which is the Jack of cloves. And you see on here there's like a whip. Yeah. This is like a dispute, anger, punishment. Someone was trying to teach someone a lesson. Okay, and we have 6, which is the King of Cloves, and clovers, and this is clouds. This is clouding up the vision, causing lack of clarity of the path. Not sure. Yeah, there's 2 different routes that they could go to solve this, and there's a big, huge fog trying to confuse it. It's almost like I'm trying to teach you a lesson. 16 here is the compass, which is the 6 of hearts. That is no, that's the zodiac. Sorry, I am legally blind, folks. As I tell you, I can look at it wrong. This is all the stars. My hope to move up. Now I have the compass, 42. And this is one of the bonus cards in a modern Lenormand deck. This is the compass and taking stock of the journey. The journey through the stars. Clouded. The police are right now currently looking in the wrong direction because there's someone who's guiding it. It's like, watch over here so you don't see what's going on over here. See over here? Yeah, you don't see what I'm doing down here, right? That's very deceitful manipulation of things. 38. Now, you see here, there's these bridges. What is it connecting? Let's see here. $17, which is the we have some birdies in a nest. This was done for a promotion to move up. And what's the other card? Let's see what's on the left. Fox. Well, I don't like seeing the fox, which is card 14, and this is the 9 of clovers. This is having to do with some kind of work, employment. It's a clever trickster, deception. So this could be like an initiation, like I was thinking. And he's being protected by somebody who is able to manipulate law enforcement and confuse them. It's just, that's what I think. I'm seeing, it's really hard. This, I'm going to pull out my Oracle deck, which is Dark Mirror. I haven't used this in a while, so I might need to get a refresher on this, but let's see here. There's this missing piece, and it's somebody who knows who it is, and is just, this was done for revenge. I wonder if someone did this because they don't like Ophelia. Fated to suffer. Oh my gosh. This is her. Perchance to dream. Okay, folks. I know Randon's father, and I know she's a widow because he's passed away a few years ago, or a year recently. And so I'm seeing she really feels like she is fated to suffer. I am going to be grieving the rest of my life. It's just nothing is going to get better. The perchance to dream, there's a fear of letting loose like that to dream. I'm going to look up something here. Okay. We all really need to be very supportive of Mama Tot right now. It's like, can I just fall asleep and not wake up? Can I just fall asleep? Everything just be a dream. This is all a nightmare of everything that's happened. It's just, this woman, she sees no hope. She knows what was going on. The child I was meant to be, her son, something was latched on to him. That's parasite. And is this me? This card stands out to me a whole lot here. I'm going to double check something. So Randon got himself into situations it's with addiction, I think, of something. I don't know if it was right, but he took a turn in his life, and it's like, is this who I am? Is this who I'm supposed to be? And somebody he knew wanted to hurt him. Wanted to hurt maybe Mama Tot also. Peaceful among thorns. She's surrounded by her enemy. This is heavy. Anger in chains. Wanting to be free. Tying himself down. Frustration. And then forgetting. All this stuff of forgetting oneself. Not knowing who they are. It's almost like, he got involved with people he thought he could trust. And they really just used him because they wanted to hurt him, hurt his family. This is so sad, folks. It hurts here a whole lot. I really hope that there is closure, that whoever is torn right now will just come forward and not be afraid of retaliation, not be afraid of how it's going to look on you because of this person you knew. There's just a whole lot of, I want to try and silence, and hopefully people forget and move on. I'm really sensing that there's going to be some kind of distraction to take away from the attention on his case. And I hope people don't allow that to happen. You know, let's not let this distraction make this case more confusing. Well, that was heavy. Folks, thank you for joining me. My next videos, I got more Blackpink going on, BTS, and I have some missing persons I want to look into. Please comment down below with what you'd like. Oh my gosh, I need my coffee. Okay. My throat started clenching. Ugh. So yeah, I feel like I couldn't figure out. It's so frustrating. Anyway, folks, remember, I love you. Subscribe, like, comment. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. I'll see you next time. Bye.